finger snaps are registering. Discord says I'm streaming. My Twitch dashboard says I'm streaming at exactly 0 KB per second, so until that gets fixed... Chat! Am I alive? Alright, looks like everything is at least somewhat functional, so let's just get started. Time for session 2 of what I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with Tomato Tuesdays. Now, unfortunately, there are no tomato collectibles in this game. There's 1 in X and 2 in 2, but the Monado's red, Ryan's a ginger, makes more sense than Tornado Tuesdays, so we're going with that. For the time being, I have no idea how far we're gonna get this time. I kind of have one really good stopping place that I'd love to do, but I don't think I have 4 hours in me today like I did last time. So we're probably going to stop a little bit before then. But that's okay, because I've probably got side quest or something I should be doing right now. Yes, it's Wii U Virtual Console as opposed to the Wii U eShop release. So I'm playing with a physical Wii disc, which is why unfortunately you're going to have a bit longer load times. But it does have the slight upscaling. But that's not a thing. Where are the... Alright, here's a bunch of Tephra Cave stuff, which we could be doing. But I'm going to wait. I think I said I'll wait until I have a full party for that. So we're just going to only do these monster quests. Got Leg R done. Maker Bunnets, Field Ponios, and Leg Volf. Now, I think... there's one. Leg Arden are kind of right here, so even though we're only 249 meters or whatever unit of distance this universe uses away, we're actually going to be able to get a couple of these quests done right off the bat. Now, Ryan's actually bleeding, which is a bit of a problem. But, okay, it's not resistant to break at least. You got the topple off.
Okay, guys, now we're putting together. So this is what teamwork is.
Yeah, the reason I'm waiting for more party members is for affinity's sake, not for I don't think I can do it. Like, those Tephra Cave quests, they were designed to be able to do it with just Shulk and Ryan, but I'd rather not just Shulk and Ryan get the affinity. So, if you're gonna have the option to have a full party, you might as well just have a full party. And we're definitely going to get the next party member this session at the very least. I don't expect to spend that much time dicking around on the Bionis Leg. But I think we got 2 Rhine times, 2 battles, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. You're really getting into this, right? I'm powering up. Backslash. Yeah, now it's right time.
That's 2 Rhine times in a battle. This is going great. This is going great already. I have nothing to complain about. Let's see. Jabba's Rock rest area. Now, the thing is, I do want to get at least a bit of the Bionis Leg stuff done. I want to get a lot of footage of just doing things around Bionis Leg, because the next video I want to make actually is about, like, the starting planes area in all the games, so I do want to have at least some stuff just doing things around here. But we're gonna ignore the smoking wreck for a second, because I think... Well, there's Rotbart! In case you were wondering where the whole thing of level 81 monkey unique monsters in early game areas came from. There you go. But maybe I have to venture out a little bit further than I thought to find some of the other enemies. Like, I know the Ponios are around here during the day, but there we go. There's the vaults. I was wondering if I'd never see these guys. But, like, the exception of bosses, enemies around here aren't particularly story locked to when they spawn. There are a few late game areas where whether or not enemies show up is definitely dependent on your story progress, but Bionis Leg isn't one of those places.
Not even a challenge. Let's stay focused.
Also, remember the rules that I made that entire video about are still in effect, so no spoilers for this game. And wow, these guys are more resistant to break than the giant dinosaur thing was. And it's not a level difference. They were both level 13. Oh, I gotta kill 3 you guys. Okay. I was not paying attention when I got the first one. Is there a third one around here? Asking the real questions. Yes, there is. Gonna floor this guy because he's actually decently close to the other one. There we go. I could have Shadow Eye to make that even stronger, but see, the thing is, about Blank Dies and Infinity War memes, I was originally going to make like an abridged series style edit of the scene where Jin kills Rex and make it into a Rex Dies in Infinity War meme. But for some reason, I was like oddly worried that they were going to introduce a character named Rex in Infinity War and then kill him off. So I was like, I don't want to do that. And I also just didn't want spoilers in the comments because I knew I wasn't going to see it for a while. But sure, we'll kill a 4th one. Now yeah, 2-person chain attacks are a thing, but with luck, I won't need one. I'm just taking advantage of being able to move and auto attack at the same time. I do know going offensive Rhine is the quote-unquote correct way to go. But this is actually the game that I'm the least experienced in, like, endgame stuff. So I don't know, because I'm not going to be covering that in this either. Octopath, I forgot to pre-order it. Ordered a copy. It's gonna come in about a week. Oof. I still got the GameStop pre-order bonus, but whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna just... See, the problem with asking actual questions about the story of this game is the game's gonna explain it at some point. So, just hang on to that one. It's gonna be a while, but hang on to that one. Anyway, I'm gonna walk into that cutscene now, so I'm gonna stop talking.
Someone's left a buggy out here.
That's strange. Who would just abandon a buggy in this place? And it's pretty new.
Is it brand new?
Not brand new, but it's in very good condition. You wouldn't just abandon it. So, what did happen to the driver? There's a boy. He's being attacked by monsters.
You saw it happening? Where?
I don't know, but it was near some water.
Near water? But what made you have a vision all of a sudden?
Maybe it was triggered by touching the buggy.
Well, we'd better find him. Let's search everywhere around here where there's water.
Okay.
I hope you're ready. We're about to get introduced to the objective best character in the game. And I'm not talking about the buggy, like, buggy best girl, but not actually the best character. But we're about to get there, and funnily enough, I could have just done that cutscene earlier, and... Go away, Rotbart. Go away. Go. You will probably come back to kill. At some point, but actually... Does Rotbart have the proximity spike, or is it only... Okay, no. Thought both Rotbart and another unique monster around here would have it. Anyway, we were kind of just down here, so going out of the way to kill the Volfs was probably a mistake, but... Shh. Anyway.
Shulk! Over there! Ah! Ah! You alright, kid? Who are you? That can wait. Go! Get out of here! Leave these guys to us!
Okay.
Let's do this.
Ready when you are.
Oh, I forgot that I'm underleveled for this. That's gonna be fun. Good thing I have Monado shield at least. Anyway.
I'm on it.
2 Berserk Arden. And you only have 2 party members, so this could actually be a bit of a difficult thing. I'm just going to be banking on lots of Shadow Eye backslashes here. I could have Shadow Eyed into a Monado Buster as well, but whatever. This is why you want to do a couple side quests. Gotta get another Shadow Eye soon, because that's a problem. And I'm bleeding. You know, a vision would be really good right about now. Actually, now that one of them's down, I don't mind dying the one time. As long as Rhine stays up. As you can see, your arts do recharge when you're dead, so I could just get up, then heal Rhine like that. Then miss the break, and apparently not discover Row Oasis until just now. I think that's at least the second Rhine time just this fight, and dear God, I could use a vision right about now. These fights need to stop actually coming close to the wire, like a fatal lunge that, okay, wasn't actually fatal, but I could have used a vision for that. Alright. There we go.
Okay, it should work now.
Great. You saved my skin. My buggy short-circuited. And then there were those monsters and... Well, thanks.
I fixed the circuit, but it's out of ether. Change the cylinder and it will be as good as new.
I think it's time for the introductions. I'm Ryan. He's Shulk.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hi. I'm Juju. Where are you two heading? If you've got time, you should come back to our camp.
Your camp?
Yeah, it's not far.
How about it?
Let's take him up on the offer. I'm surprised there's a Homs camp here, but they might have some information.
I suppose.
Juju, can you tell us how to get there?
Sure. If you go back to the oasis, you should see a tall stone post. Head there first.
Then what?
There's a small path in the woods next to the stone post. Just follow it down to our camp.
Got it. Now, let's make a move.
hey, look, it's that thing that X in the Golden Country has, but 2 likes being special and being the only game in the series to not have. We have guests. So, Juju's a guest. He's everyone's favorite character in this game. I don't know why anyone could possibly dislike him. Anyway. I know that? Okay, Maker Bunnets. I'm gonna just change the time to day so the field ponios will show up. And, I'm gonna just scroll up and chat a little bit. See if I missed anything. The reason that I haven't been trying to cancel auto attacks is because the action RPGs I've been playing more... like, I've been playing, Monster Hunter World and Kingdom Hearts more than I have been Xenoblade 2 recently. Like, the most I've played 2 was to capture some cutscene footage. Or just walk around for filler footage. So... I'm actually more likely to try to cancel an auto attack into a dodge roll than an art in this game at this point in time. Anyway. Got the Nice Ponyo and then the regular field Ponyo. So we're going to try to avoid not killing innocent horses whenever possible. Which is good, because even just Shulk and Ryan can kind of do a number on these things, although they are able to inflict bleed, as you can see by the fact that I'm dying right now. And I really shouldn't have aggroed 2 of them. Do have more party gauge than we did last time, so this should be even less of an issue. But it's funny that I'm having more trouble with the horses than I was the dinosaurs. And of course we get a vision for that. And it's for something that doesn't do anything. It's like, sure, oh, that's... Okay. That happened. Alright, so it's just Warren Ryan. That was one of the weirdest things that's ever happened. Like, I died to the horses. That was just really funny before I got on my way out. What the... Not even mad that that was another death. That was just really stupid, and I love it. I think that's the achievement for dying 5 times. It's either 3 or 5. See, the problem is if I had a stream series for Tuesdays that I did on Monday, I could at least make the excuse that it was, oh, it's Tuesday in a different time zone. But I can't do that, because it's not Tuesday anywhere in the world right now. Or it's not Monday anywhere in the world right now. It's definitely Tuesday somewhere in the world. Although, depending on how long I feel like streaming for, it might actually be Wednesday for even me. See, these things aren't too big a deal if you only fight them one at a time. Alright. Yeah, remember when people complained about Zeke making that one dick joke? Ryan makes a lot of dick jokes, like, get stuck in, and the entire thing of having an art named Bone Upper, and something even funnier that we're gonna get later on, probably this episode, actually. Anyway, try not to die, Ryan. Alright. You know, Ryan's actually saved me with Engage, I think, twice already. And this time was even more important, because we don't have a party gauge right now. Yes, one of Ryan's voice clips when using Bone Upper is saying suck on this. I still think one of his later arts is, like, the best one. So I'm pretty excited to get that, but... like, Bone Upper is definitely up there. We'll leave it at that. You know what? Not enough of a sucker for punishment, so we're gonna finish this quest still. Although this time I'm actually gonna be a lot more conservative with when I Shadow Eye, so I can, like, actually use it in a panic. There we go. Oh, wait, I'm bleeding and almost dead. That seems to happen a lot around these things. Well,
No giving up now.
I also love how Ryan's reviving animation is just kind of belly flopping.
Now it's right time.
I don't think I've mentioned that yet. There we go, actual useful vision. I like these.
No way.
I'm pretty sure the buffering isn't actually on my end this time.
Joke. Not good. Bone.
Oh, well. We were both under 100 there for a second. Yes, Horse is OP. This is now the enemy that I've died to the most. I haven't died to anything twice yet besides these stupid ponios yet. And you know the funniest part about it? I wouldn't have it any other way. I want this to be the goofiest playthrough this could possibly be. It's like, I've done this before, but this is probably going to be the last time I play any Xenoblade game for viewers. Just in general, like, as in a Let's Play format for a long time. Because, ooh, I actually got 2 gear for that. So I want to enjoy myself as much as possible. Anyway, I think the plan for this is gonna... excuse me. It's not the time to have the hiccups. Lure this guy... oh, nope, aggroed both of them already. Never mind. So, we're just gonna speed kill this guy before the other one can show up or start killing us.
Bring it on.
I've actually died to the Ponios more than I've died to any unique monster, too. Which is kind of double pathetic.
Now it's right time. Let's keep up the pressure. Bring it on. Stream beat. We can do it. Yeah, let's end this. Backslash. This is the Monado's power.
You know what? This is worth a Monado Buster. I don't care. Of course you lived. Of course you lived. I hate these things. I'm definitely not a Bronio. Also, thank you, Silly Raspberry, for following. I'm sorry this is the first you had to see. Alright. Have not, in fact, died this time, but... I think I'm just gonna do... plot for a little bit. Now, actually, wait. I forgot. There's another mechanic that I probably should go over. I think this is the right bridge for this. This is going to be the last thing I do before kind of beelining for the next party member. Okay, this might not be the right place. Or it doesn't spawn yet. Okay, never mind. Although, let's see. Yeah, it's probably not the right place. There's a lot of, like, rivers around here. Pretty easy to get confused which one, especially when you haven't played this game in a couple years. More importantly, space is cool. As usual, the skyboxes are like yet another highlight of the presentation of this game. Which I'm doing a really bad job of showing you because I'm in the middle of a forest right now, but shh. Get out back in the open eventually. Alright. You might think that this kind of empty forest is a bad thing, but this is actually a really good landmark. Because Easy Hawks is not what I'm looking for, but because this marks getting to, first off, where we're going for. Second off, there's someone with a quest right here. A refugee.
Hello.
Shadow, Ragwell Lake. It's this challenge. Challenge 1, Part 1. White Eduardo. This one actually takes a decently long time to get to spawn if you're unlucky, so I might not actually do that, but here's your quest giver for challenge quest 1. Violent Andante is a personal favorite of mine for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay, it's only 2 parts. Also, yes, speaking of space is cool, I fully admit part of the reason there wasn't a stream yesterday, it was like, I was in one of those moods, like, anyone who's done commentary of any sort here knows where I'm going with this, where it's just, you don't feel to be in, like, the right mood to just talk in front of, or into a mic for however long. Like, it was just one of those days where I don't feel like I could have any good commentary. It was part that, part the Amazon strike thing, and then part I watched, like, 8 episodes of Space Brothers in a row, and by the time I realized it was a little too late to start the stream. So yes, space is in fact very cool. So cool it got me distracted from Xenoblade. And that's a hard thing to do. Anyway. Here we are.
Juju! Where have you been? Juju! Don't tell me you were... I've told you 1,000 times. We're not ready to leave the camp yet.
But I thought...
Juju!
Sorry, Sharla.
That gear. You must be survivors from the Defense Force. Is Colony 6 okay? Did Gaddo make it?
Hold on. What are you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters. This is Ryan and Shulk.
Oh, so you're not from Colony 6. Thank you for helping Juju. I'm his sister, Sharla.
I told them they could rest here, with us.
Did you now? Well, all right. I suppose that's only fair.
Did something happen to Colony 6?
Actually, we're heading there ourselves.
Colony 6 has been... our home. It's been occupied by the Mekon.
No.
I'll tell you about it inside. Follow me.
Yeah, we're gonna get into a little one of those things where it's see cutscene, walk ahead a little bit, see other cutscene. But that's fine. I do believe I got a follow during that cutscene. Thank you, T-Cord, for following. Also, adding a little bit to the ambience, it kind of just rained by me. And you can hear, I think, cicadas out there chirping right now, so I guess that just kind of adds to the environment. So, but we're not going to journey out of Bionis Leg particularly much this session, I don't think, so it works. Or, well, we're going to go to Tephra Cave, but cicadas sort of work for Tephra Cave, too. There are bugs in caves. I'm going to skirt carefully around this cutscene so I can pick up some more generic quests. Unhygienic to be without a change of clothes. So, I think the first multiple objective quest, but... Oh, you have more. Of course you have more.
Oh, hello.
That's the thing from 2, that keeps screwing me up more than anything. It's actually having to remember to talk to generic NPCs multiple times in order to get, like, all their quests. Vang Third Molars is one of the best. Thank you, Lion Dog, for following. One of the best, just random item names. That's another thing that X and 1 have that 2 doesn't, is just a large amount of generic enemy material drop items. Some of them are pretty funny, like without any humorous item descriptions, like Vang Third Molar.
Oh, hello.
That's my husband who told me. Don't go near Ragwell Lake. We already got a challenge quest to kill something at Ragwell Lake, so guess we're doing it anyway. Then we got Gorman. He's gonna have a circus and try to steal the milk. Couldn't have come at a better time. Clothes have been stolen. Turkin are slightly bigger assholes in this game than they are in 2. But this one actually gives us grand armor and grand leggings, and as you might notice, this game is a lot more British than 2 is, because they were planning for this to only be a European localization when they made it. They just ported the European localization out to everywhere, or to North America when Operation Rainfall happened. So there are a lot more Britishisms that sneak in there. Like, even though it was localized by Nintendo of Europe, the English version of 2 will still spell things like armor the American English way. They won't use the U, but this version, the English version of 1 will basically go down the British route for everything, and there are a few more, like, actual British phrases that I'm going to possibly not understand a little down the line. Anyway. Like, the only real cultural barrier I had with 2 was needing to double check with Urban Dictionary whether or not one-eyed monster was actually a penis joke. That was the one thing I wasn't 100% sure on in 2, but there are a few things that I actually didn't know completely in 1. But that's okay. Those 2 are just kind of standing around waiting for me. I think Sharla's the one we talked to, because it's pointing slightly more at her. There we go. It's also a heart-to-heart here, which is definitely not Shulkenrein. 26 is attacked by the Mechon. This is actually interesting. You can just kind of choose when you listen to this cutscene, but we have no reason to wait around.
We had already fought off the Mechon a year ago. At the Battle of Sword Valley? It left us with a false sense of security. The Colony 6 Defense Force didn't even notice the approaching Mechon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mechon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings. Me and Juju dedicated ourselves to evacuating the children and elderly. I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that. Him and Gaddo.
This Gaddo.
He would have been my husband by now if not for all this. Cheer up, you two. We can't lose hope just yet. I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
You're on your way to Colony 6, right?
You bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you to the colony?
Juju, the people here need us. How many times do I have to tell you?
But you heard, the Mechon attacked Colony 9. That means a load of them have left Colony 6 already. It has to.
Even if that's true. No, especially if it's true. We cannot expose the camp to any more danger.
So, you don't care what happens to the people in the colony? How can you be so heartless? Are you that scared of the Mechon?
Oi, kid.
Ryan!
You ought to know how Sharla feels. Watch your mouth and have some respect.
I'll go and make dinner.
Maybe I was too hard on him. Shulk?
Ryan, you really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young. I always saw him as a big brother, really. But he was more of a father to Juju. He'd call him kid whenever he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision. Oh no!
No! Juju! The buggy's gone! He's going to Colony 6 on his own.
Stupid kid!
We have to hurry. Something bad's gonna happen.
What did you see?
A deep valley. Everything's engulfed in flames. There's a black shadow. It kills Juju.
Is it the Mechon with the metal face?
Yeah,
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let's get after him, Shulk.
Hold on a second. What was all that about?
I know you won't believe this, but Shulk can see the future.
The future? That's not possible.
That's what I thought too. I still can't explain this, but that vision I had will come true unless we stop it.
So you're telling me Juju's in danger?
Believe it or don't believe it, that's your call. But I wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for Shulk's visions.
Juju. Okay, I can't say I believe you. But what have I got to lose?
I like the way you think.
Sharla, you're...
What?
No, nothing.
Oh,
What are you doing? Let's go and find Juju.
when you talk like that, you sound just like Gaddo. That's how I know it's not worth arguing.
What am I, some kind of Gaddo substitute?
That thing killed Sharla too. I saw it in the vision. But I can't stop her coming with us. I don't know how I can protect her. But I have to do it. I will change the future.
Alright. With that, Sharla has joined the party as a playable character, and we'll talk about her in a little bit, but we're now learning about buffs and debuffs, because Sharla is a support/healer character, and, well, she's got a lot more buffs and debuffs than anyone else does, so it's just quickly going over that stuff up, what that stuff is. These are all pretty much self-explanatory. But got Sharla. She's level 13, same EXP as a little less EXP than everyone, but she's the least entertaining character to play as, so we're gonna just gonna swap to Ryan instead, because I'm good like that. We'll quickly go over her arts. Did Ryan learn anything new since I last checked? No. Shulk obviously hasn't learned anything. Sharla starts off with 5 arts, or at least she has those at level 13. Heal Bullet is just a heal. As of now, it has slightly more cooldown than Light Heal does, and actually heals less. She does come clean with a good amount of AP though, so I'm gonna actually up that once right off, but twice right off the bat. Thunder Bullet is just kind of her basic attacky thing, and that's basically it. It does extra damage against flying enemies, and it is technically electric element. Shield Bullet, it's just a damage barrier, so it'll give you a barrier. It'll just absorb 400 damage for you. At this point in the game, it's actually kind of worth something for the 400. I'm not going to upgrade it once, though, right now. Cure Bullet is actually a lot more useful than you'd think, because not only does it remove any debuff, and remember, things like sleep and poison are debuffs just as much as attack down and defense down are, so it is really useful, but it also gives debuff immunity. Unfortunately, it's 5 seconds of immunity, but whatever. Sleep isn't particularly useful at the present moment in time, but Tranquilizer, it inflicts sleep. And then her talent art. Cool Off. Cool and Overheated Ether Gun. Sharla's gimmick is that each art she uses, and you can see it here by Phil's talent gauge percentage, she doesn't fill her talent gauge by auto-attacking. She fills it by using arts, because each time she uses an art, her rifle will start to heat up, and once it reaches max, it has to be cooled off. Now, if you're controlling her, you're actually able to cool off at any point in time, assuming you don't have just 0% talent gauge. So as long as your talent gauge is partially filled, you can use cool off. The problem with that is AI Sharla will never do that. She'll always wait for it to fill up, and that animation takes longer. It's kind of bad. If you want Sharla to be optimal, you have to control her, but at the same time, she's not very fun to actually control, and Shulk and one other character we're getting in the future also kind of demand to be played as in order to be used at their maximum potential, so I will be playing as her a bit, just certainly not right now.
Who's this?
Anyway, this guy just wants us to kill some Mechon for him.
Who's this?
You'll notice that a lot of the side quests we've been getting from these people have a little clock icon next to them. Those are timed quests. They can only be completed before a certain point in the story. I'm probably not going to 100% all the side quests, but I am going to. There are two basic, there are two, like, main cutoffs for when time quests would expire, and one of them cuts off all the ones around the refugee camp. I'm going to be making, whoops, sorry, hit my pop filter there. I'm going to be making backup saves before then, like, before, those, what am I trying to say? I'll be making backup saves right before I go through those points in the story that cause the time quests to disappear, So I'll be able to go back and do those whenever I want if I need footage of them, but I won't be like 100%ing all the time quests. But Ernest is not very earnest. See, that's why I wanted Sharla. So when we're accepting these quests and doing them, we got affinity. Also, yes, as Napons mentioned, if Sharla's talent gauge fills up in the middle of a chain attack, it ends. So, yeah. We got Ernest's Fibs. Ernest is one of those guys with an ironic name. There we go. We got a decent amount of Ryan Sharla affinity right off the bat. And we've also got one more quest to accept. And material quest 1. Do you have anything else? Of course you have more. Why am I surprised? I should just be mashing. But you want a sapling. The bunnet sapling is an enemy drop. You have one more? No more. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how to make cool off better either. Everyone knows it could be better. Just no one knows how. Anyway, challenge 3. You're Colony 9. Alright, you're Tephra Cave. You're Colony 9. Basically, now we're going to Tephra Cave and doing a bunch of these quests because Juju is everyone's favorite character, so we're gonna obviously prolong saving him for as long as we oh, never mind, skip travel. They turned skip travel off. I forgot to check that before I said what we were gonna do. Once skip travel gets turned back on, you know, actually, if we're gonna be forced to do the story segment, I'm gonna swap Shulk back into the lead. Thanks, game, for having better story and gameplay integration than your sequel. Forgot about that. Also gonna just, let's see, physical defense up, boost damage dealt by ether arts attacks. Yeah, that one's kind of, what's the next one for here? Healing arts and chain attacks. I'm gonna keep Sharla on devotion. Anyway. Once skip travel gets turned back on, then we'll do stuff. But I forgot the game wants us to save Juju, so unfortunately we do actually have to.
Sharla, do you know which way Juju went?
There are quite a few ways to get there from here. But he's in a buggy, so I think he'll take Ragwell Bridge.
Ragwell Bridge?
It's not far. It's a really old bridge built around the time Colony 9 was founded.
Okay. Let's make that our next stop.
Sounds like a plan. Sharla, you stay back. Leave any monsters up to me and Shulk.
What? You think I can't pull my weight in battle? I've got field experience as a medic. If you get hurt, I can use ether to patch you up.
Nice. I'm always getting roughed up. You'll be a big help.
Come on. Who put this barrier in the way? Now the front suspension's all twisted up. Looks like I'll have to walk it. They're all cowards. I'll show them all.
Yeah, plot twist, Juju's buggy was actually a Mechon the entire time. Oh, wait! We can ignore Juju! They turned skip travel off for that one section, but not the entire thing, so guess we're going to Tephra Cave after all. Okay. Right, I'm forgetting skip travel quick menu is a bit better than one's is, because you can go and select other areas from the hotkey one. whereas in 1 you can only travel within the same region. But we'll go Magma Ruins, because I want to kill that one unique monster that gave us trouble before. We're over-leveled for it now. We have pretty good healing now. Not much to worry about anymore. But there's a quest that says do it, so we're going to do it. There's also another quest there that apparently I either missed or only just got unlocked. I'm going to get that first, just in case I accidentally knock it out along the way.
Hello.
Monster's blocking the way ahead. So it... Wow, there are arachnos in Tephra Cave. Who would have guessed? Wow. Well, this one's actually like a legit quest. It's not a generic one. As you can see by the fact that we actually have these interactions here. But... oh, wall side Quinry. This is gonna be great. You know, I know War Swing isn't actually one of Ryan's most powerful arts, but I still love just like hitting multiple enemies with it, especially because you can do that, and then assuming you don't get toppled, you can just immediately get your talent gauge back. It's fun. And yeah, I'm art spamming. I don't care. This thing's going down incredibly quickly no matter what I do. There we go. Unfortunately, in this game, the battle theme will swap back to the normal one. Unfortunately, I think those that weapon's outdated already. Affinity coins are used for linking skills between characters, which is basically the better two characters like each other, the more of each other's abilities they can miraculously use somehow. But, you know, actually, we did get a new driver from some enemy on Bionis Leg, so I might as well check that out. I do have the Aegis Garter. Yeah, the million... God. Hiccups are awful. Million Driver is kind of objectively worse in every way. Thank you, Silent Smile 1, for the follow. And this Metal Lancer, which is I think the one we got. This is the Soldier Pike, which is more damage and less defense. You know, that's just a higher maximum damage range. I don't have particularly good luck, so I'm just going to ignore it. Like the mad genius I am. Anyway. Like I was saying, if you kill a unique monster and it's fighting with some normal enemies, unfortunately, you will know our names will fade away into the normal battle theme, which is... If I remember correctly... I actually feel like an idiot for not remembering this, but does Uncontrollable do that in X? I know in 2, they don't do that, but... I'm not sure where I'm going. I should have checked my quest log. I just go Tephra Cave. We got... Talk to that guy. Kill Arachno. Kill Arachno. Get things. Get things. Kill Cravels, that's different. And kill Brogs. Okay. The only 2 quests that require us to kill Arachno, but...
Time for pain.
Yeah, time for pain, whatever. Was that did Shulk open with an art, or was that an auto attack that just did half that thing's health? That's the thing. Enemies are less HP sponges in this game than 2. So, even though I'm only 5 levels above these guys, you can murder them pretty easily. And, like, they're weak enough to the point where I'm not worried about leaving the unique monster alone for a little while.
I'm powering up. All right, I'm feeling it.
Shulk starts taking damage, I can just walk on.
Right time.
But as of now, I'm already spamming Mad Taunt, so how much of an issue really is it?
Waiting for this. Split edge.
I think I'm safe to do this. Special. Oh, yeah, there goes the topple. Oh, is everyone dazed? No. Okay.
Now it's right time. Shadow
I think whoever did the grind time counter from last time isn't here today, but it's already quite off the charts. I think we've gotten at least 10 like already. We've only been here for a little under an hour. Sharla, stop dying.
Sorry, I got focus.
Okay, this time everyone got dazed.
Get back to
So I'm
it,
gonna actually
Ryan.
Cheers.
spam the cheer up button, because why not? It's free affinity and it's not like that thing's actually gonna kill me. Got a light driver. Sharla learned an art, which means I'm going to probably check. I should probably check it now, and not like. Well, there's the broken pincer quest. That's not the right menu. Like I said, the things that 2 is screwing me up with isn't combat. It's actually the menuing. But we got Heal Blast, which is basically Heal Bullet, but it heals more and has a higher cooldown and higher talent gauge. Heal Bullet's 10, this one's 20. I'm gonna upgrade it once, just because it's now like, will heal half of Sharla's own HP, about a third of Shulk's, like under a quarter of Ryan's, but that's just because Ryan is so beefy. Anyway. Here the Worker Arachno. It's about to be there were the Worker Arachno, though. Look at this. Look at how much just auto attacks. Shulk, you didn't need to air slash. You didn't need to air slash that thing. I hope you're aware of this. Goodbye.
Break a sweat. Piece of cake.
Sick jaw. And unfortunately, I think you actually need a silver chest for them to drop the Arachno Silk, but at the same time, look at how many of these things there are. It's not like we're hurting for amount of things, these things to kill here. There we go.
Good fight. Cool. Let's keep this up. This will be a breeze. Don't get careless, guys.
I don't even need to use Mad Taunt. I don't know why. I mean, it's a good practice to get into if you're going to play as Ryan.
Piece of cake.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Right, Director Arachno. Worker Arachno. Voter Arachno. I think you guys I do need to kill. The only one of those 3 that I ever remember is the Resolute. Because I like the name, I like the word Resolute for some reason.
Baby. Right. Great attack. Leave it to Ryan. Now, backslash.
Hey, Sharla actually, like, successfully put something to sleep.
Monado. I'm powering up.
This is one of those RPGs where sleep is like, you get hit, you get woken up. Okay, I didn't kill the voted. But it's good when you're fighting large groups of enemies, put one to sleep and just ignore it.
Getting hotter.
But when you have Ryan in the party, it's kind of hard to do because he has I have 2 AoE attacks on him. He gets an aura that turns his auto attack AoE as well. So, Ryan and Charlotte don't mesh well together. Shulk likes spamming Monado Buster, by the way. Once you get more Monado arts, it gets a bit better. He won't just spam one of them. But thankfully he's... Oh, that was a nice read on Shulk getting the double. What was I going to say?
Nice job. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
There's man, what a bunch of jokers. Arachno ear. Arachno ear. Okay, you guys aren't... Guess you guys aren't a worker Arachno, so... You would drop those. Director Arachno. Where'd the workers all go? Okay, guess we're fighting you. By fighting you, I mean just fighting you, because the Officer Arachno looks big. Never mind, you aggroed all of them. I'm good at this game, I promise. There. Oh yeah. You get achievements for using a certain character's arts a certain amount of times. Rhine's is just called Rhine Time, baby. Back to on the Shulk spamming arts thing. Thankfully, he's smart enough where he will use enchant a lot if you're fighting Mechon.
Keep it up, everyone.
But that actually
Good thing I'm here. No?
will come to bite you in the ass a little bit later in the game. But Blue Vang Wing, that's not the Vang third molar. There's the Arachno Silk at least. Got our Ranger gloves for that. Let's see. Guess we'll just keep going through this way. Oh yeah, that art of Shulk's. That's like Shulk is gonna go with gonna have 7 arts. Even once he's learned his 8th art, you're gonna want to keep him at 7 arts if you're not planning on playing as him. Anyway,
I could really do with a shower right now.
that was weird.
Let's keep this up.
I guess only the pods were a high enough level to notice us. But these are just worker arachnos. The ones we're here to kill are the Resolute.
This will be a breeze. Don't get careless, guys.
Let's sort this out nice and quick.
The thing is, when you're fighting weaker enemies, there's not really too much strategy. It's just go in, mad taunt, war swing, then rage and aura burst,
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
spam AoE.
Powering up. Too close.
Run! That'll show him.
Leave it to Ryan.
Run away. What am I doing here? Why is it Hammer Beat? Okay. Thank you, Hammer Beat.
Suck on this. Now it's Ryan's turn.
Suck on this, and now it's Ryan time straight in a row.
Shulk. Yeah, that's it. Everyone, let's go. I'm powering up.
Just a little more.
We can
Keep
definitely
it up,
do this.
everyone.
Suck on this.
The thing is, characters in
Eat this.
2,
There's a nail.
they all have more arts than characters in 1, with the exception of Tora, because he only has 3 weapon types. They get 4 arts per weapon. Characters in 1 get up to 16 arts, but they only have 1 weapon type. So, every party member except Tora actually has more arts than any character in 1.
Great attack. Leave it to Ryan. Ha!
Almost too easy.
Alright,
Good thing I'm
that's
here.
another quest out of the way.
Anyone?
Getting a lot of silver chests, which I'm pretty okay with, because getting those sick ether crystals, and there's an Arachno ear again. That's not one I'll understand. Of course, Tora makes up for his not having as many arts with his general bustedness. Doesn't need more arts to be the best character in the game. Zealous Arachno are like actually tough, as you can see. But you know, if Shulk's just gonna keep spamming Monado Buster,
Everyone, let's go.
maybe we won't have that big of a problem. The thing is, Rage doesn't last very long. I'm gonna use Lock On just to get another Aura Burst out. Shulk, get up. There we go.
I'm feeling it.
He's double attacking. I can't tell if it's one of the Arachno or if someone has an ability.
Powering up.
So I don't think anyone has any double attack gems on them.
I'm not doing too well.
Sharla, you might want to heal yourself there.
Sharla, with you around, this isn't going well.
That was pretty funny. I think she cure bulleted me. die. Nice 2 HP, Sharla.
I think we can do it.
You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna show something. Show something off. Use guard shift to up this.
Leave it to me.
Then we'll have Shulk light heal himself ×2. Oh! Sharla was cooling off. And she got herself killed for it. Never mind. Good job, Sharla. Good job. This is why AI cool off is the worst thing. Although we can revive her now, at least. Yeah, there. She came in. She healed. If she dies again, so be it. Other thing with War Swing is... got a vision while Shulk was dead. I didn't know that was the thing.
Sorry.
It's actually pretty funny. Think she's just gonna end up dying. Hello. Can I turn? Guard shift off, please. That was weird. Do that. Revive Sharla again, because I'm the king of bad decisions. Then Aura Burst. Almost enough. Once I get another War Swing out, I'll be able to revive Shulk. Assuming Sharla doesn't die again. Which looks like is going to happen here. I don't know how. I haven't gotten the aggro from that one that was targeting her yet, but... oh well, she's dead again. My god. You know, that's all I needed for the quest, but I don't feel like coming back here to get these treasure chests that all these things drop, so I'm just going to get Shulk back up instead. Aura Burst. Shulk can't heal as well, so he's not going to be drawing as much aggro. And this one's almost down. Fortunately, he's healing himself instead of me. I mean, if he's just going to keep spamming Monado Buster. No, I don't have Wild Down, so that's not going to help. Almost there. Why is this the most intense battle I've had so far? Jesus. So, that's a lot of things we just murdered. Gonna get a lot of armor. A lot of light drivers. Oh, God. I was staring at the screen so long, one of my eyes teared up through my contacts, so I can barely see right now. Yeah, it just makes the whole thing all the more interesting. I think those are the only Arachno killing quests we had. Trio Quest 2, that's the Brog. That's Get Lucky. That's Get Lucky. Let's go to the Defense Force hangar. So there's not actually anything I need to do there. Unless, actually, if there are Brogs here, I could just do that, then kick out to Colony 9. There's Gluttonous Yugen. Might as well. Did we just aggro all those lizards too? Of course we just aggroed all those lizards too. Alright, not a big deal. Those guys are weak. We're actually level 15. We're about to get over leveled. Like that's a bit of a problem, actually. This guy will probably push us over 16, unfortunately. Now, could I get a stream edge, please? Not that it matters, because this guy's almost dead already. It's just from art spamming. Oh, resist break. Of course. Again, does not matter. Except for the part where I just got dazed. Except it still doesn't really matter. Alright, try to bore me. That didn't work. We just got these dinky little guys who are kind of useless. Well, that was easy.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Lizard tail, rough skin. Rough skin. I think a gold chest does mean Brog smelling salts. Yep, there we go. So that's another thing that's done. Yeah, the only other Tephra Cave quests I've got are find items ones. So if I just head to the cylinder hangar, finish that quest, then I can do a couple Colony 9 ones. And then we can save Juju. But let's see. There's a heart-to-heart here. I don't know if... Can you do that one yet? Nope. There we go. There's that asshole. He's worrying about something or another. Maybe the fact that civilians got attacked before, whatever. Thankfully, this guy just ends the quest. Except for the fact that he has his own. Kind of forgot that one. Well, he's supposed to keep it secret, keep it safe. His pendant. Kind of funny, Ryan knows this guy, but he doesn't get a name. It's mildly awkward. Guess he didn't know him that well. He just... Oh, right, we already found that last time. Here's the pendant. We got the pendant. And there's our quark gear. Not nearly as broken as you'd think something named after elementary particles would be. Anyway. Colony 9. We got the biscuits one, which I'm not going to do right now. Then we got stone crabbles, which shouldn't be too big a deal. Got kill singing brogs. Meh. Lake Magdalena. Do that one. That's get lucky. That's get lucky. Alright, so what I'm getting at is should go for Lake Magdalena next. I'm using the Wii Classic Controller Pro, which is basically the prequel to... Wow, that was stupid of me. The prequel to the Wii U Pro Controller, which is the prequel to the Switch Pro Controller. So it's 2 generations back from the amazingness that the Switch Pro Controller is, but it's still pretty good. So much better than the regular Classic Controller. Because it like, actually has grips on it. I'm using an actual official one. I mentioned this last time, but I think the person who asked the question wasn't there last time, because I actually I'm good. So I'm okay telling this story too, the second time. I used to have one of the red ones of these. I, like, got one specifically for the game. Because they made a quote-unquote Monado red special edition one. But turns out the one I got was a knockoff and broke really quickly, so now I'm just using a regular one. And eventually I'm going to buy, like, the, see if I can still find a version of, like, the European quote-unquote special edition that like just came with the game and the controller in its own box. Because I have
Now it's right time.
what am I saying? I have the special editions of the other two games. I'm probably gonna pick up a physical copy of the Golden Country, even though I already have the. Oh, there's a small scale too. Even though I already have the expansion pass, but like I don't have a boxed thing for one. But we got one of our 2 Vang teeth, which means there probably aren't going to be any Vangs here to also drop their teeth. Which means we'll just go here. And find some Vangs. Actually, did it specify if it was just Vangs or... That's the real question. Stone Crabbles again. 2 Vang teeth in Colony 9. Just means Vangs.
This will be a breeze.
Well, even you guys should be dropping them eventually. I think this one might actually be it. Yep. Now, do I want to kill Stone Crabbles? That's like the one last thing I got. Thing is... First off, I don't know if the Crabbles are around here at night. Also, could we, like... avoid Xenoblade 2 spoilers as well? I think I mentioned that, too. And if I didn't, don't do it. Pick up the free affinity coin while we're here. Crabbles aren't, like, directly in front of me, so I'm losing attention span. You can tell how good my attention span is, because Crabbles aren't immediately in front of me, so
Man, what a bunch of jokers. Let's stay focused.
not gonna go for them, but I will check day. I don't remember if Colony or Stone Crabbles are the ones on this beach. Beach, so I was wrong doubly. I don't feel like going to find the Stone Crabbles, so... I guess we can just save Juju now. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be able to put it off for longer than I turned out to be able to, but... As you can see, there's still a lot to Bionis Leg, including an entire upper level, so... We'll still be a little bit along the way. Including, actually, one of the more interesting parts, the Mount Torta. That's only a level 32 enemy, so we'll be able to kill that thing relatively fast. But look at the size of this lad. This isn't even the biggest Torta in the game. This is at Villiera Hill. Actually, I think a jump from down here will kill me, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Didn't kill me, never mind. No, all spoilers up to Chapter 7 is just the way most of my Xenoblade 2 videos end up being. I have to spoil up through the end of Chapter 7. That's not a rule for my channel. That's just most of my videos end up being that way for some reason or another. Like, if it's a spoiler that was revealed officially, then sure. I don't mind saying it. Like, Malos being an Aegis isn't really a spoiler anymore because that was in a trailer. Jin being a Blade isn't really a spoiler anymore because it's in a trailer, even though they're things that before then I would have considered spoilers. But, like, even Morag being playable was shown off in, like, treehouse footage of challenge mode, so that's technically an official capacity. Plus, like, she's really easy to infer as being a party member. Like, just go into your Blade album. You see Bridget there, so she's either gonna die or become a party member. Hold on a minute. Nope, there's an NPC up there that I forgot to talk to before I jumped down. That island over there, though, is where the White Eduardo we were supposed to kill will spawn in. Unfortunately, there's also Envy Sardi. But I'm gonna reset the weather a couple times to see if I can get him to spawn. As you can see, the regular enemies are level 17 here, so I'm not actually 100% sure I'd be able to take them. I mean, yes, Nintendo is bad with showing off spoilers in trailers, but 2 was so much better than what they did for X. The UK launch trailer for X just straight up showed... Okay. Chat's ahead of me on this, or... I started saying it before I saw the chat. But... yeah. I'll take the amount of 2 they spoiled compared to the amount of X they spoiled. And I'm probably going to avoid Golden Country trailers, to be honest. Depends on how many we get. But it doesn't start raining. Hey, there we go. Complain and ye shall receive. Now, where is Eduardo? Swear to God, this was the wrong island, wasn't it? I'm a mad genius. An Aqua Nebula. Come on. Is he not on this island? I feel like an idiot now. Guess he's over there then. I'm running out of things to say already. That's not good. We're like right underneath where we're supposed to be, and I think I'm gonna have to fast travel back out to get there in anything resembling quickness. Oasis for me over here. Wow, who knew the hard part would be actually finding where this guy spawns? I could have sworn he was on that island. Guess not. Sure, I'll take a location. this will be important later on at the very least. Save and reload. I could do that. At this point, I feel like we've wasted enough time already. Might as well try to save Zuzu. My god. Juju. Where's the nearest way to get up, though? Do I have to go over to the other side and climb around? Because if that's the case, it might be better to... Yeah, that's a ban. Just straight up, that's a ban. I was talking about 2 spoilers, not 1 spoilers, and specifically said there's a Google Doc saying I'm going to be hard on spoilers this time. There's a video saying I'm going to be hard on spoilers this time. I'm incredibly sorry to anyone seeing the game the first time who saw that. Anyway. Some of the Mechon we have to kill are actually going to be along that left side, because we're getting closer to Colony 6, so they actually did a pretty good job of putting the refugee camp in a good place. Like, I'm sure they knew about the location for it beforehand when they were fleeing Colony 6, but they, like, actually got pretty far away from the Mechon, because the Mechon are only, like, right around this lake area. I'm not going 100% on this. What I am going to do is make backup save files before the 2 times when most of the time quests expire, so I'll at least be able to go back and do those if I need them for a video, but I won't be 100%ing everything here. I won't be turning this file into New Game Plus, though, so I can just go back and do any of the non-timed stuff when I'm over-leveled. Anyway, though. I don't remember off the top of my head which Mechon I'm supposed to kill, but hopefully Shulk has an enchant. There we go. Would have been bad if he didn't. Probably shouldn't have just jumped into all these guys, but... And in some nice continuity, those scout units are the same things that we saw watching us when we first walked out onto the knee. This is a large mistake. Hey, we didn't actually have to kill these guys. Hey. 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 At the very least, Sharla's actually being good with her healing, so as long as Shulk picks me up here, it shouldn't be too bad. Unless she dies. But... oh, there goes the enchant. I believe it, Ether Arts do hit through Mechon armor. So, Sharla's Thunder Bullet will hit through it, and so will Aura Burst. But... nope. I'm just gonna let Sharla die. Never mind. That's not what I was trying to do. Revive Sharla. Going upper. Mistakes were made. Oh! That was her. Oh! I guess Ryan learned his 9th art there. And that's why we're getting this tutorial. So Ryan got a 9th art. That's pretty nifty. Only Ryan learned one there. Kind of makes sense. But these guys are a bit weaker, so we can afford to spam on them a little bit. Shulk is not the one who's tough as nails. They kind of made a plot point about him being somewhat delicate before. But I guess if Sharla's already saying that, does that count as character development? I don't know. Like, don't worry, Shulk is going to get his character development. But I think someone just got an arc too. You know, if we're getting a vision for 63 damage, might as well take advantage of it and just use it for a free Monado buster. Because, you know, at this point... Why am I getting a second vision right away? Can I not warn Shulk again? Okay. Oh, because I didn't destroy the vision. Vision tag, toppling it will. There's actually an achievement for destroying a certain amount of visions. Well, we got some Mechon equipment. Mechon drops, rather. And what Mechon was I supposed to kill then? That's the Maker Bunnets. M64. And okay, so it's M64 and Brave Turkins. Then White Eduardo, who just wouldn't show up. And then we haven't been to the Sky stage, so we're not going to see that guy yet. Kill Broggs, kill Flammy. I should have checked these material quests a little sooner, so I know what I was looking for. Turkin Crests, Turkin Tail Feathers, Bunnet Sapling, and Vang Third Molars. So, the actual M64s, aka the ones we're here to take out, are these guys. This time we're going to be smart and wait for him to enchant. Actually, I can topple first at least, before I do anything. Shulk, can you enchant? Can you please enchant? We're kind of completely surrounded. There we go. Took you long enough, my dude. Yeah, no, I see that Shulk's toppled back there. I don't care. If he's taking that long to get an enchant out, he doesn't deserve to be saved. Although, the amount I'm about to be dead in a second is somewhat worrying. Oh, I forgot to check all the arts I learned. Yeah, we're gonna do something really stupid. Because that's just how we roll. Just gonna chain attack these guys. I don't have Buster, which is bad, but I do have Backslash at least. Okay, Sharla was cooling off, of course, because why wouldn't she be? But about to die here. You're gonna get more chances to fight these guys, so it's not like, oh no, if I die here, however will I complete that one quest, but take the vision. Yeah, I know toppling will slow a vision down. I just didn't expect to get a second vision just in general. Alright, this time we can just Buster. Oh god, everyone's gonna die in a second. By that I mean I'm already dead. This is like a pretty decent amount my fault too for not leveling up Sharla's healing arts either. I'd like to at least take the second guy out before I go down here. Alright, I still love the fact that you can get visions while Shulk is currently down. That's just really funny to me. You know what? I know it's not the right play, but I'm gonna spam Buster whenever I can. If Shulk's AI thinks it's the right thing to do, then I think it's the right way to do it. Oh, wait. Enchant's gone. That's bad.
No way.
Kind of doubt I can get out of here with my life, but
Let's split.
I'd like to not have to walk back here after fast traveling. Thankfully, the guys back there didn't drop too many chests, so it's not too big a deal, but living would certainly be preferable right now. This guy's really dedicated. Now, technically, you could just, like, sneak around on the left here, and I'm going to do that so I don't have to fight what's left of them. There's this little spidery dude, but I don't think we actually have to kill him. Are there any more 64s? That's the real thing. There's no point in fighting these guys if there aren't any more of the things we get money for killing. Doesn't look like it, so let's just run into the cutscene instead, because that's the
Alley-oop.
best way to get out of fighting enemies. That's what I did a lot in my X Let's Play, too. So there, I think, a lot more cutscenes, just in general.
Hey, Sharla, look.
It's Juju's buggy.
What is that thing? Ah!
Juju! What is it? It's Juju.
Shulk, is he okay? Tell me!
There's a mechon. It's taken Juju. When? I'm not sure, but I don't think we've got much time.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, there's a place like that just up ahead. And it's even on the way to Colony 6. That must be the route Juju's taking.
You sure? No other deep valleys round here?
Not as far as I know.
Well, Shulk,
Let's move. That has to be where Juju is.
The buggy is right here. Why can't we destroy it? It seems we've got Juju himself in chat. Not sure how he's pulling that off when he's apparently currently facing down a mechon. But I guess I gotta save him now. If he's watching me. Oh yeah, this is also a mechanic. Sometimes you can get visions when collecting items. And you'll know that they're useful for a quest that you haven't gotten yet. Wait, if Juju's here, does that mean he's also on the mechon side too? Oh god, I forgot there were Gogles right there on the beaten path. And you know, this is actually a good weather to do the scene in, now that I think about it.
is this the place you were on about?
This is it, all right. At the end of the road, there's a path to Colony 6.
But there's no sign of Juju. If my vision was right, he should be around here somewhere.
I'm sure he would have gone along this road. I just hope nothing's happened to him yet.
Any chance he went up that way?
It's not safe around here. I doubt Juju would go off the beaten track if he could avoid it.
Got it. We'll search along the road.
Alright, so search along the road actually means let's discover the other part of Bionis Leg that we actually haven't gotten to yet. Because if you check the skip travel map, you can see that there is a lower level and an upper level. And we've only explored kind of a really small part of the lower level and haven't even touched the upper level yet. Like, there's the exit, there's a mining place, there's a heart-to-heart. But yeah, if you saw how big the lower level was, the fact there's a whole other level there's pretty interesting. There's a M35X. I'm not sure what makes these guys X. Other than, like... Actually, I'm not sure at all. But there's more 64 here, so... Might as well take this guy out. Come on, show up. Anytime you want to use that enchant. Of course, he spams Buster when we're not fighting Mechon. But when we are, he can't spam enchant.
Take my hand. Thanks. Now it's right time.
Fire! No way!
Okay. Now we're getting You're not invincible. Monado,
There, wow. We actually almost killed this thing before he got an enchant up.
this isn't going well. Don't give up. I'm right next to you. Everyone, let's keep up the pressure.
But of course Sharla has all the aggro. That's why you don't want to level up Sharla's heals too much.
Everyone, let's go.
She ends up taking all the damage to the face, and you kind of don't want that to happen, because she's actually a good healer. She's not, like, as busted as Nia is late game, where you can just straight up heal more HP than you have. But at this point, I think you can... Wow! I wild... thank you, Zord4, for joining the party.
No? Anyone?
For following. I'm a little out of it, in case you can't tell. I'm reading my own notifications off. Alright, so there's a couple of 64s there.
It's crashing time.
I wild downed that guy by accident. Like, he wasn't even on screen. And I wasn't paying attention to what Shulk was doing, and I still got the thing.
Turning up the heat. You're really getting into this run. Alright. A chain attack will finish. You can definitely do this.
Alright.
You're not invincible. Monado, enchant. I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, I think we've seen enough of it in the visions already to mention that yes, there is a tentacle Mechon, and yes, we are about to go try to save Juju from that.
Ricky, bestest!
Let's go. Now it's right time.
Thank you for the donation. I'm gonna
Let's stay focused. Who else wants some?
take a second here. Oh my god, once we get to that line, I think I do want to change the follow icon. Anyway. Thank you, Nick the Narwhal, first off for donating, and second off for letting us see the donation message. Seeing you play this game is really nostalgic. Thanks for making me smile and being my hero pawn. You know, at some point I was planning on making a video of, like, what I would, like, a self-insert driver version of me being Finch's driver. That character was not going to be a Napon. Probably still isn't going to be a Napon. But I have a feeling, I don't know. Thank you. That's all I got. I'm glad I could be this entertaining, because Believe me, I've tried in the past. And it wasn't nearly as good as it is now. Probably because I used to actually be good at games. And oh my god. I just noticed the amount of mechs that are attacking us right now. Ah, this is why I don't stream when I'm tired, first off. Second off, this is why I don't make most of my videos where I'm like thanking people for watching live commentary, because clearly I'm not good at expressing myself. Third off, I thought that guy was at least gonna die. That sucked. I was hoping he'd just die so I could then run off into the cutscene, but kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Did we... Nope, didn't even make it to the upper level before dying. It's beautiful. Positively beautiful. You know, I'd be okay with this game not having skills if you just get to ride the buggy instead. You know, I'm so glad that we're turning the buggy into a meme. Like, of all the things to make a meme. Also, yeah, I love that when you die or run away, enemies just, like, run as quickly as possible back to where they started. But if you're running away, usually they'll just teleport back because you're so far away from their spawn points that they do that. But, oh, did I get toppled out of my trying to topple that thing? Yeah, that's... I just thought of one of the worst things. Fan art of Juju's buggy with, like, a B emoji bumper sticker. I feel like if Juju was in present day Earth, he'd appreciate the B emoji being a meme. But speaking of bumper stickers, if I ever get popular enough to, like, actually do official merch, the big thing is I'm planning on, like, in addition to, like, actual stuff related to my channel, I'm definitely gonna see if I can find a way to sell I'm using tilt controls bumper stickers, because I'm surprised those don't exist. And that would be amazing. Actually, that's another thing. I wish you could, like, put stickers on your Skell. I feel like if Daemon X Machina does that, we're probably gonna get an X2. But you can see those tentacles just poking out from behind that rock formation. I didn't know the cutscene trigger.
Juju! Juju! Hold on! I'm coming!
Wait! Sharla!
Ah! Ah! Juju!
Another new symbol's appeared on the Monado. Can I save her?
Of course you can.
tentacles could come out from under the ground at any second. One false move and you're done for. Wait for my order. Ryan, you got my back?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Amazing! I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
That's right. And the light swirling around us. That's the Monado and all. Sharla, let's move.
Oh, I forgot to switch Shulk into the lead. I'm a genius. Shulk's got Monado speed now, which is basically the answer to anything that isn't a talent art. If you get a vision for a regular art that's going to do a lot of damage or kill someone, you're going to want to use speed because speed just massively boosts someone's evasiveness. We'll look into it in a bit more detail after this fight, but unfortunately, I forgot to swap Shulk into the lead, so that's on me. Anyway, the M71 is just... Sharla, why are you upset already? Surrounded by all the tentacles, but we're just gonna fight the main body, because why not?
Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm powering up.
I shouldn't have wild down there. I still forgot to check everyone's... You know, I'm such a mess right now, I'm just gonna suicide here. Of course, now we're gonna get a vision. Beat Sickle. It's actually a cool art name. Obviously we can't run because of the barrier here, but gonna swap around some gear, put Shulk in the lead. No, don't revive Shark. That's gonna take longer. But yeah, ether arts actually can't be evaded. There we go. Hopefully this will actually... Okay, yeah, it'll kill Sharla too, no problem. Ether arts can't be evaded, only blocked, so speed doesn't work on those, but tentacles is a physical art, so... If I wanted to, I could have used speed there. I didn't want to because I wanted to die. Tactical suicide. The best kind. Anyway. I don't consider there being optional Monado arts a spoiler. Because I already mentioned that I'm going to be doing those side quests in the first part, so... There is a later Monado art that will let you answer ether attacks better, but it's one of the two optional ones. But I'm gonna get it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway. Yes! We got the other penis joke! This is what I've been waiting for. Sword Drive. Nothing special about it. It just kills things. All it is literally just a strong attack. Which is why we're leveling it up. This one's particularly good in chain attacks if you can get a multiplier on it. Let's see, I don't want to level up guard shift. I'm going to level up rage once just to get the cooldown bonus. So we can have Aura Burst a little longer. I'm going to replace Aura Burst eventually. Sharla also got her break, which is Metal Blast. Which is... It inflicts break. That's kind of it. This one is physical and not ether, so it won't be able to hit Mechon through their armor. But it's also a break. And yeah, Heal Blast is leveled up. You know, we got a lot of AP. I might as well just level up Heal Bullet even more. I'll level up Thunderbolt once. I'm probably going to swap out Tranquilizer once she gets to 9th arc, 'cause this is just really not that useful. Cure Bullet can be leveled up a bit, though. Can maxed out Sword Drive damage cap? I actually, just to show how little I know about endgame stuff in this game, can you even damage cap in it? Or is it like an order of magnitude too high? Soldier Pike. Pile Driver. That's more attack, less defense. More attack and critical, less defense. Current defenses are 105, 85. 102, 81. That's an acceptable defense loss. And then, let's see what we got here. Very capped. Wow, none of the hats I got are particularly defensive. Sharla, I don't think will be swapping off her default equipment too soon. Pistis Cap is actually really good for her. I'm going to swap that over to her from Shulk, because it decreases defense a bit, but it also has an Ether up, and Ether is pretty good on her. But as you can see, her default gear is defensive enough where, like, yeah, this is actually not good for anyone. Actually, wait. Oh. Yeah, putting Ryan's clothes on Shulk would make it better. But. Ooh. This one's got damage up. More strength up, rather. Okay, so you can't damage cap, but Sword Drive is still the most. I knew Sword Drive was like the best single hit damage in the game. I just didn't know if you could damage cap. But these Graft Gauntlets are looking pretty appealing. Well, this has a lot more defense. Are these heavy? No. Are these heavy? No. You know what? I like the green slightly better. Although, oh, these decrease ether defense and agility. How bad do these look? Okay, those look bad enough where I'll just switch back. Oh, the Ranger Gloves. Yeah, Ranger Gloves are fine. And yeah, none of these are going to be particularly good. The Ranger Shoes. Got 3 pairs of them, so we might as well put everyone in them. Except Sharla, because they're worse. See, he can actually equip this heavy armor now, which is Steady Greaves, but I think I actually prefer... Oh, diver shoes are just better than everything. But are those barefoot? Yeah, no, we're not going with that. Agility up 1. We'll give that back to Shulk, I think. Then everything else. Bleed defense. I mean, sure, we'll give it to Sharla, because she doesn't have any gems on her. I'll be doing Naked Dunban for, like, memes. If I have a particularly side quest heavy session, then I'll probably use him for that. But, if you've seen Chugga Conroy's Let's Play, I'm gonna go with the try to keep characters from looking ridiculous, because I'm gonna be using these cutscenes in other videos things. Anyway. One thing I forgot to check was, not a speed. Which, it's just increases evasion. Actually, I don't know. Does speed increase agility, or does it just increase evasion separately? Because if it increases evasion separately, then that's, yeah, you won't get hit by stuff. But if it increases... You know what? No, it can't possibly do that, because you could just use speed to cheese fighting higher leveled enemies and being able to hit them. I'll level up Buster once. And enchant once. Might as well. Don't need to level up most of Shulk's regular arts. There we go. Now we should be relatively fine. There we go. And let's see. Look, watch. I'm going to be smarter than A. Never mind. Wow. Wow, this is actually going even worse than last time. I can't even get an enchant out because I'm dying too quickly. And I got inflicted with Blaze, too. Oh, I didn't notice Shulk learning Air Slash. It's another break. But... let's see. Sharla, stop dying so quickly.
We can definitely do this. What? Ryan? Don't worry about it. Cheers.
My wife's so generous. I kind of want to... You know, I could chain attack for the topple, but with the amount of damage I've been taking, I'd rather just not do that.
Let's focus our efforts. On it. Yeah. You like that? Right. Leave it to Ryan.
Oh god, you guys are all being very sad, and Sharla's being very dead. Interesting thing is, I think the tentacles can actually be broken. They might be immune to topple though, which is kind of interesting. I just realized I'll enchant wear off. I'm good at the game. Anyway, if you're actually stuck on this fight, it's a good idea to just beat up the tentacles, because they give you EXP.
I can't go on. This really ain't good.
Anyway,
No giving up. Come on. We can't hold out much. We can definitely do this.
I like how he says we can definitely do this when he's the only one alive still. Now he's the only one dead. Never mind, Ryan's still alive, but now there's no party gauge, so... okay. In case you can't tell, it's been a long time since I've done this fight. So wait, hold on. Okay, that's not today. Never mind. I just saw a tweet about the Faye channel. But I'm glad that's not right now, because I don't want to stop a stream for Fire Emblem Heroes. Anyway. I'm going to just go with what the chat's suggesting, and... oh, the tentacles can be toppled. Okay. Wasn't actually sure about that. There we go, Ryan's a good boy. He actually has aggro from everything right now. There we go. I think the tentacles actually regenerate though, so... this is a bit of a stopgap measure, but... if we can get this thing toppled in a chain attack... remove the enchant. Start breaking. Yeah, I can't imagine Mech-on Tentacle Porn would be particularly good. Now that's weird. I knew that Ryan had a line where he said, alright, then tear him up. But I could have sworn the delivery on it was completely different than what it actually is. Just weird, the way you remember some things, very different from the way you remember others. But... oh, right, I forgot there was a cut.
Is it down? Get back here! It's up there. Let's go after it. Right. Above!
On today's episode of I completely forget this game, I forgot this fight had a second phase. Like, or rather, I thought it was just like, I thought you actually had to like beat it and then there was a cutscene and then there was another phase, as opposed to actually a second fight, but I don't know why I unmuted. I could have just ran through there and not had to deal with the cutscene. Oh, actually jumps you straight into the fight, and chat saying this is easy. I don't see any tentacles, so I'm inclined to agree. Like, the most it looks like it's able to do now is just blaze me. As long as I don't get the aggro, I should be fine. And, you know, do I want a style on this guy? Sharla, are you actually able to do things? Because I'm going to style on this guy now. I'm going to go for the topple, because screw it. Now, unfortunately, you can't use cool off in a chain attack. So, it's going to be a bit wonky here, but no one really needs health, so I'll just do whatever damage Sharla can. I thought I was going to get another around there, but I can bust her. I can certainly bust her. I did get the buster while it was toppled. At this point, you're just HP sponging, aren't you? Rapid Tentacle. Great name. Thought it said Raid Tentacle for a second, which is actually even worse. Oh, enchant wore off. Like, see, I'm worse at enchanting than actual Shulk is. Than AI Shulk is. That's also why I leveled up enchant. Anyway, I'm about to get Rapid Tentacled, which is not good because I want to speed myself. I'm not gonna have time to. I'm gonna speed myself now so I don't die, though. Speed is actually interesting. It decreases 75% of the talent gauge, as opposed to 50 or 100, which is, I think, all we've seen so far. I think shield is 50. Oh, I'm actually getting really good visions here. This is actually being helpful, because Ryan has 20-something HP left. Can I get to Sharla in time, actually? Real question. Alright, so we're gonna use that to heal blast him, so he can survive to me using speed to get him to live. That, never mind. Never mind. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate you. But please don't do that next time. Cure Bullet would be really good right about now. You're gonna Rapid Tentacle me. This is acceptable, because I'll actually live this, but I don't have the party gauge to do anything about it. Never mind. I'll just Shadow Eye and let Sharla take the L for me. That's what being a good friend is for, right? Words are hard. There we go. You're just avoiding everything now, aren't you? There we go. I made it look a lot harder than it should have.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're okay.
Hey, looks like we changed the future. What's up?
Well, it's just that can't have been the Mechon from my vision.
Yeah, wasn't it supposed to be that one with the face? I guess we changed more than we expected. Shulk?
No. Something's not right.
Juju!
No, it's not him at all.
But this one's got a face and all.
I've been waiting for you, Monado boy.
What? It spoke!
White metal-faced scarpered. I thought you'd have to be this big scary monster. But look, you're just a pathetic little kid.
Oh, I forgot we actually fight him here. Opening up straight up with a vision.
I can't go on.
Death and topple, so that's not good. Especially because we keep missing. That's an oof. Matter of fact, it is. I forgot. I forgot the dive. I forgot that, like, this is one of those, like, the metal face fight where it's just survive for a certain amount of time and the cutscene will play. I forgot that actually getting killed doesn't count. So, the big problem with this is he has a red name tag, which means that he has an agility buff, which means that you can't really hit him to get things like party gauge or enchant or using a vision. So I've just got to pray that Sharla will keep me alive here, or that Ryan will take. Actually, I can just see a shadow eye. What am I doing? Self.
It's coming to me.
Alright. That's gonna probably kill me this time. Yep. I think this one-shots me from full health. Actually, and I don't have Shadow Eye, so please do something, Ryan. Because this is gonna be really stupid if we can't get to the next cutscene. Just because he keeps using an attack that one-shots Shulk. Yeah, the thing with fights you're supposed to lose is there's none of them that just let the enemy kill you will get you to the next cutscene. It's either do a certain percentage of damage or survive for a certain amount of time. This is a survive for a certain amount of time one. And as you can see, he keeps one-shotting me. No, play is right.
It's coming to me.
I'm probably gonna just do that. If I die again. But I'm gonna Shadow Eye try to. Wow. That's bad.
Good. I'm losing it.
Alright. I'm gonna not heal myself here, actually. Just let Sharla take the hit. See, the problem with getting out of range is we're limited to right here. Alright. Doesn't have an AoE icon, so... Sharla doesn't have enough HP to survive that, so I'm just going to let her take the L for us. I think aggro will default to Rhine and not me. Which is good. No, it's not, because it didn't. It went to me instead of Rhine.
This isn't going that way.
As long as Rhine starts taking the bigger attacks.
I can't go on.
That will kill me. But his auto attack shouldn't. Well, that was clutch. Or I guess Wild Crash was his thing.
Juju!
Juju!
You pile of junk! Let him go!
Right, better watch your back.
Got it! Cheers, Shock!
Little.
Why? Why can't I use the Monado? It's only the ones that have faces. But I can still see what it's going to do. Just like before.
Nice tricks you got there, Pipsqueak. Darting around the place. That's the Monado's power. Won't matter, you're still flesh and blood, and I reckon you're nearly done. Behind you!
Shook! Leave these to me! Don't take him out!
Yeah, got it.
Now!
Right! It's just bouncing off him!
That was fun for a while. But now I'm bored!
Sharla!
Time to finish you off!
Shook! Look out!
Looks like my time is up. It's your lucky day, little boy. But that luck won't last forever.
Huh?
I'll keep hold of this brat. If you want him back, you better come to Colony 6. But you'll have to be quick. I'm feeling hungry.
You're gonna pay!
I can't wait to grind you all into dust!
Sharla! Sharla! No! Juju. Gado.
It's only been a year since the Battle of Sword Valley. How? How did the numbers grow so quickly?
Are their numbers too great even for you, Gado?
Otharon.
Medic Sharla, here are your new orders. You and Juju are to ready the evac ships. You will be in charge of the evacuation.
But...
You must realize the ships can only carry so many. We must stay behind and fight to protect those who remain in Colony 6.
I'll be fine. I'll be able to keep my mind on the battle, knowing you're safe.
Promise me.
Sharla.
Promise that you'll meet us outside the colony. Just make sure you get out of here alive.
Yeah. I promise. Don't worry.
Gado, a promise is a promise. And until I see you again, I will protect everyone.
No, let me protect everyone.
Sharla!
I keep them real safe inside my belly.
Sharla! Juju! Juju! Where are you?
Hey there. Are you all right?
The sleeping princess awakes. Had us worried there for a minute.
How long have I been out?
Huh?
How long have I been unconscious?
4 hours, I'd say.
I've got to get out of here.
Hold up.
Mind if we go with you?
You're gonna bust into their base, right? We want a piece of them too.
Really?
Truth be told, we were gonna leave without you. But the thing is, I get roughed up a lot, and we don't know anyone else who can use ether.
Thank you both. It's been a while. And it's just... I never imagined I would go back to Colony 6 like this. I'm sorry. Lost myself for a minute. We can get to Colony 6 from the valley where Juju was taken. It's this way.
See, the thing is, Juju's just letting himself get captured so easily because he wants to get away from the buggy. He knows there's no way he'll be able to get a new one anytime soon. And he can also tell that it's kind of evil breaking down so often, so he just wants to get away from that thing. Anyway. Surprise, surprise, we're going to kind of abandon him a little bit. Again. And do some more Bionis Leg quests, because as you can tell, I'm a little bit underleveled. I think my plan of not doing all the quests and making it kind of difficult for myself did backfire a little bit, mostly because it's been so long since I played this game, so being underleveled is actually a bit of a problem. I'm definitely glad I didn't go the default armor route. Anyway, I checked that one side quest I was trying to get by the waterfall is, in fact, only available after you get Sharla in the party, which is weird because, you can obviously talk to people from the refugee camp before she joins the party. But this specific quest is Sharla locked. It's kind of interesting, but it is what it is, and I'm glad I wasn't misremembering where it was, like I also wasn't misremembering the location of the unique monster. Anyway, Save the Girl, surprise quest. This is a new thing. You can just go somewhere and you'll get a quest. This is just kill the Wolf, and there's a girl bathing around there. Apparently she had to wait for Sharla to leave to do that. More importantly. actual weak enemies means that I don't need to worry about choosing which Monado art to use. So I can just art spam. Now that we have Sharla, weak enemies aren't as big of a deal because I could just go balls deep and not worry about running out of HP. Especially if Ryan is like really on point with topples like this too. Yeah, I didn't get attacked by Rotbart yet, but I wasn't 100% sure if he had the same spike that Gonzalez has. So I walked around behind him to see if it would hurt me, and thankfully it didn't. But I fully expect to die to Rotbart, and you can actually get near enough to his level by the end of the story where I might just kill him. Like before heading off to fight the final boss or something. But that remains to be seen. We're pretty far away from the final boss. We'll just go with that. Anyway, we have saved the bathing woman. And the weirdest thing is, yeah, your reward is diver top and diver bottoms that presumably were given to you by her. Except for the fact that, unless I'm really stupid, they're not gender locked, so there's no reason. Also, that's why Shulk was dying. He didn't have anything on his head at all. That explains a lot. Anyway, as you can see here, I'm not going to be using the diver bottoms because they're another, like, underwear item. But they're not gender locked, so why did you need Sharla for that? I don't know. That just didn't make sense. Anyway, we're going to go a little north of here. I'm not making gems until I get the portable furnace, because, like, how often am I going to go back to Colony 9? I could go and do that and just have stuff, but honestly, I'd rather just use what I get from side quests until you can get the portable furnace. Like, I decided this last stream, so, like, I'm not going to yell at you for not knowing something you weren't there for. Anyway. Don't look down. And over here, I don't know if there's anything around here that we need. I'll grab that item. I don't think we have any quests to get items yet. Pretty sure all the materials quests were just whatchamacallit, enemy drops. But we're here at the sky stage, and there's a unique monster we need to kill around here somewhere. Gonna just swap today because I've only remembered him being around during the day. Could be completely wrong on this, but I think he's usually around here anyway. When it says by sky stage, there's a bit of a large area you can be in. Cloud Flyer. That area up there isn't actually walkable. Where is this guy? This is weird. Actually, I just out of curiosity, because I've been intentionally not trying to overdo Shulk and Ren's affinity. Okay, they're at blue. So I'm pretty sure my first playthrough they're at pink already, because I was trying to do like all the side quests as soon as I got them, which isn't really the best way to go about it. Anyway. Where is this guy? Pretty sure I'm like way out of the place he appears in now. Huh. It's very interesting. I've never had this much trouble finding Andante, or I'm not sure if it's Andante or Andante. Never had this much trouble. This cloud flyer is like the only enemy I'm actually getting to show up, which is pretty funny. Unless he's just secretly on top of the hill. 'Cause I know it said nearest Sky Stage, and not on Sky Stage, but mildly ridiculous here. It's like, yeah, now we're on Villera Hill, which isn't Sky Stage. Ugly Volps. Only thing ugly that's going on right now is my inability to find this unique monster, and I love how the amount of viewers I've had, this is peak viewership for this stream, I think, right now, when all I'm doing is walking around trying to find something. Which, I mean, let's be real, that's half the magic of these games. Still, kind of concerned. Just gonna double check the wiki, because I'm quite surprised, unless I'm really misremembering something. I should have seen him by now. Yeah, wiki wasn't particularly useful. Although, I mean my last video I did kind of call out the wiki for being slightly wrong on some things, so I guess it not being helpful here I kind of earned. Maybe around here somewhere. No, that's Gogoland. I think this might be the first time we get killed by a high-level enemy. We're skirting pretty close to the spoiler territory again, so knock it off. There we go. Now we gotta chase you away from all the other enemies. Stop turning around. I guess we're gonna end up aggroing the Volk if I try to do anything right now. There we go. Right on cue. Okay. Gonna open up by plowing me real hard. I'm gonna try to take out the Volk first. There we go. Probably shouldn't be art spamming this much. That's my big problem. Yeah, like, this is the furthest from Sky Stage I've ever seen him. Well, shouldn't have backslash there, but take the vision. You just get a gore. This guy's straight and to the point. I can appreciate that at the very least. And if I can get... Nope, I'm not going to get light heal in time, so bye, Ryan. I'm glad the vision warned that it was going to kill me, so when I made it not kill me, it went to Ryan instead. But now we can start actually fighting the enemy we're here to fight. I targeted Volk, not the actual enemy I'm here for. Ooh, got the break outside of a chain attack. That's not very common. Alright, I'm kind of the only one who's doing well on HP right now, so I can afford to get the aggro to get Ryan up a bit more, especially because he's losing a bit more HP than he's gaining. Ferocious gore. So, he's got the regular art of gore, and he's also got ferocious gore. But even if it's not going to kill him, I prefer attacks doing 1 damage to my Ryan than doing thousands of damage to my Ryan, so... Ooh, that's 2 out of chain attack breaks in 1 fight. That's actually really surprising. Like, I don't know if he just has a break resist, but it's not as good as things like Metal Face's break resist, which I think is actually immune. Okay, he just must not have that high for resistance then. There's no way I should be getting that lucky. Or he might just not count as a big enemy. That's also a possibility, I guess. Yeah, the amount of times he's being broken, I don't know. No, I meant hit chain attack, not run. That was stupid of me. Oh well. Well. Actually, I don't know why I don't have Shaker Edge right now. That is a legitimate question. I could have sworn you got it pretty early. Because, like, I remember fighting the next boss fight with it. But, I don't know. As you can see, Sword Drive, it's pretty good. But, more importantly, I'm going to get Sharla's HP up. I meant to do this when he was toppled, so it would have done more damage, but... the luck of the Irish was not with me this time. Especially because that looks like it's going to kill me. Never mind. But, we've basically won now. 2. I didn't get it this time, so... guess it's just a higher level. Jaguar Lancer. Cool name. Not sure how much I'll use it. I'll get Phalanx, which I don't remember. I remember Phalanx being either really good or really bad. So it's really good right now. And it comes with a double attack gem, which is nice. When did we get a better weapon for Sharla? I don't know. Of course, Shulk only has his Monado, but like he needs anything else. Just one quest done. I think I'm gonna go for all the Turkin stuff now. So we got not that. Go to the Turkin headquarters. I don't actually remember where that is. But we're gonna find it anyway. But Turkin headquarters is a good name, but I think Turkinlandia, which is the kind of equivalent area in 2, is even better. Anyway, there's a cave over there, which probably has Vangs in it, and we need to get Vang drops, so let's get our Vang drops by stealthily running like hell away from all the Mechon. Actually, can I even get there from here? That's the real question. No, because I have to go in through there. That was just the Mechon, right? Okay. Mechon are acceptable. I'm gonna get through this playthrough without getting noticed by Rotbart once. Except for the time when I actually go to kill him, of course. Yeah, if we're talking about the cut area, it's not really a spoiler to say that that area was the Bionis Shoulder. It was another... I don't consider the name Bionis Shoulder to be a spoiler. Got Tephra Cave. That's an Arachno, not a Vang, unfortunately. But in the... Bionis Shoulder is basically like another really big, sort of similar area to this one. And there is another settlement there. And, in the opening cutscene, they mention about pulling the line back to Colony 6, which, once we go through more of the Bionis, you'll see that that doesn't really make any sense for where Colony 6 is relative to Sword Valley. So, people kind of theorize that the settlement in Bionis Shoulder was actually Colony 6, and what became the Colony 6 location that we have now either wasn't in the game at all or was a different colony. But here's our Vangs, and here's also where we're supposed to go for Ernest's quest. I've checked it out. The quest about Ernest's fibs was a lie. Who could have guessed? Also, that's a lot of bats. I'd hate to have a phobia of them right now. And unfortunately, you can't one-shot them with Buster, but it's fun just seeing them all get flung back. Really get these guys lined up particularly well to Buster more than maybe 2 of them at once, unfortunately. It's okay, because these guys aren't really doing much. Like, yeah, Ryan was bleeding for a little bit, but too bad. Oh, now Ryan's having a problem. Ryan. Stop dying, Ryan. You're the only reason we're alive right now. I know you don't actually have to kill these guys, but I need Vang drops anyway, so why not? Both need encouragement. Sharla's upset too. Yeah. Oh god. All these like random fights against regular enemies just consistently being so much more intense than any of the boss fights.
We can definitely do this. Monado. Now that's time. Stream edge. Rage.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Guarding. Backslash. Now. Split edge. Hiya. I'm feeling it.
Target the sleeping guy because he's gonna die in like one auto attack. Hey, I was actually right. Cool.
It's coming to me.
Air attack one. Do I really need to? No, I don't. Not worth the Monado shield. Why shield when I could just buster both of them? And by buster both of them, I mean buster the one that's still alive. And by buster the one that's still alive, I mean air slash. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Who could have guessed that the Ernest, who gave us the quest Ernest's Fibs, was fibbing when he talked about some legendary ether crystal deposit? I know I couldn't have. Watch us not get any of the items we need. Got one Vang third molar. Vang third molar will always be funny. I don't know why, it just is. There we go, there's the Vang quest out of the way. And yet another Vang third molar for good measure. If you think about it, this cave is basically Mount Moon. You've got interesting stones. You've got Zubat, and then the Arachno are basically Paris. It's literally Mount Moon. If we're, I don't know how... I can't tell how chat got onto the Pokemon vibe, because I'm not paying perfect attention, but... This is a lot of Turkin. Probably shouldn't try fighting these guys right now. Which, of course, means I'm gonna get into a fight with all of them. Of course means I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here, actually. These guys are level 16, and you might get to see Turkin's gimmicks shortly. It's not really a gimmick exclusive to them, it's just a new mechanic that they're the first instance of, and got mildly worried. Although actually, these guys are bunching up a lot better for me to get a mass buster off. Come on, I can do better than that. I can slow the game down. Because trust me, later on when we're fighting 15 Mechon at once, I will be slowing the game down with my busters. Don't you worry. On the bright side, the chests from these guys will probably contain at least one of the things that Tarkin drops we need. Yeah, I know, I just backslashed that guy from the front.
It's over. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Hey, there's that one quality Rhine line. Now, the real question is... Turkin noises. Alright, that was the wrong way. Is this Turkin headquarters. This is not the Turkin headquarters. It's just... Oh, no, it is. There's our red item. Oh, never mind. I don't remember what the Turkin headquarters is, actually. Turkin are kind of meh in this game, but I love them in 2 because they're important in Finch's quest, and Finch is my child. Let's see what else we need. Bunnet? Still haven't seen any Bunnets around here yet. Oh, I need to kill the Archer Turkin too. Good job, me. Good job, me. I'm probably not going to do super bosses as part of the regular stream, but I might take this file, grind it up a bit off stream, then do a bonus thing. Like how I did, like I know I fought Tephra, in an episode of the X Let's Play, but, also no, I don't consider super boss name spoilers. But that was just because I had a separate file that was already, like, I had a build specifically for beating it. But I might, like, off-screen grind this file up a lot. And then fight them as, do, like, a separate stream of going through all of them. Because I've actually never beaten a single super boss in this game. Like I said, this is the one that I have the least endgame experience with, so... It's more that than anything. Like, I know it's not too bad of a grind, I just... Like, remember, I want to do... There's a lot of Xenoblade 1 spoiler theories I want to do. And I kind of just want to... I want to, like, enjoy myself, but I don't want to go that slowly. That, like, I have to take time to do all the super boss stuff. That's kind of clumsy, but that's my justification for it. Actually, like, I know that the Tephra episode took a while, but I legit don't remember how long it actually took for me to... I don't think it was a full hour, because I only died, like, twice, and that was because I forgot how the build I made worked. I don't remember if it took that long. I think, like, the full video was an hour. But that was because I also did, I think, L's Affinity mission first, too. Like, avoid the one actual spoiler named super boss from 2, but like, if I'm mentioning Tephra not being a spoiler, then pretty much everything else is okay. Where are the Brogs around here? Let's see. Do I want to go to the Spiral Valley just to show off something funny? I think I kind of do. Yeah, there's Gonzalez. I'm pretty sure Gonzalez has the spike, and that's what I... Yeah.
Something.
Got a vision here of him just one-shotting me. But if I can get here before he one-shots me... Oh no, you don't get the tutorial for spikes just for that. That's weird. Could have sworn you did. Well, I hope that death was worth it.
Sorry.
I just wanted to get the spike tutorial while we were there. But probably shouldn't have art spent there. I think this will finish off a quest. I don't want to get past level 20. Oh, you don't get the, I could have sworn that it was like the, Quest Vision tutorial where you just got it whenever you first encountered the thing, but that makes sense. Anyway. You know, at least this game actually has a spike tutorial. The only reason that one boss in 2 with the spike was difficult for me was because I didn't realize that I was getting spike damaged. Because I didn't realize spike damage was in the game. Because I was never told spike damage was in the game. But I do actually really like that fight in general. Because you actually have to think, and there's a using chain attacks for something other than just big boy damage, which pretty much doesn't happen any other time in 2. Anyway, probably should have revived people instead of letting them die.
Get up, Ryan. All right, I'm still good to go. This isn't going well. Right, you're a lifesaver.
Alright, where did Sharla even die?
I'm sorry. Get up, Ryan. This is not good. Okay, sure.
You know, honestly, if anything, I wish Purge like would also remove Enraged in 2. Also, I just like the name Leg Lizard. That's really funny to me. I can just imagine like a really leggy lizard.
Sorry.
Like, I know removing Enrage would probably be completely broke. Oh! That was one of those times where you die, but you live. I forgot that that happened. I'll take it. Anyway, there's Material Quest 1 out of the way. I think we're running out of quests I could just kind of do. Still Eduardo. Still Turkin. Still Bunnet. I don't know where Slugger Bunnets actually are, though, which is the thing. I could go back to the camp and call Ernest out on being earnest. Or, rather, not being earnest. I don't think there actually is an explanation for how I didn't die there. It's just kind of a thing that happens sometimes in this game, where you die, but you don't die. It happens a little bit rarer in X, and I don't think I've ever had it happen to me in 2. Anyway. We're getting even more side quests. I actually cheesed my way through a really late game area with that once. I think in my first playthrough. Like a certain bridge in the area where To the Last Battle plays. I only got through that the first time because that happened to me. I think it's what happens if you die like right on the edge of the enemy's aggro range or something, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been able to like realistically figure out what causes it because I haven't been able to repeat it that often. But we got our stuff. Probably not going to do much of these this time, though. There's a shop here that you could use. Here's Ewan.
How's it going?
Gonna get a little bit through this quest first. Some ponyo neck meat. I don't know if we actually have enough of that already. Nope. Okay. Kill more horses when we see them. See, the thing is, I think I have actually under 200 hours in 2. Even though I'm near the end of New Game Plus, and I've done almost everything, and have all the rare blades. Because I got Cosmos in Chapter 5, while I was just kind of pulling blades for Zeke. Got our line bank. We got a sick level up there. Ryan learned an art, which we'll check out once we accept his next quest. Which obviously is going to be a thing. Cave southeast of the bridge. You know, I'm actually going to take him up on this just because this might be Turkin direction. Or no, that's just there. Never mind. Well, there's this area that I haven't been to yet. There's actually a couple areas around here I haven't been to. Thing is, when you find like all the locations on a map, it'll fill out. But I clearly haven't done that for this one yet, so I don't remember where everything is because I'm definitely like, I'm not looking up a map. Because that would be too easy. So we're just gonna go on an adventure. Hello, Morturkin. How did you... Oh, am I strong enough for these guys not to notice me? Guess I am. Okay, we take those. Also, Sniper Paramecia! I totally forgot about you. It's one of my favorite unique monster names, in all honesty, but... Of course, we're just skipping. Oh, hello, Magnus Ardun. You're not gonna be. No, no. We're gonna nope out of there, as the cool kids say. But that was there. Not gonna fight any of the Turkin here, because unless they pick a fight with me, in which case they're gonna die once I actually target them. There we go. If I can do this without aggroing anyone else, I'm a god. Actually, no, I won't be, because it's a lot easier than it looks.
Sharla, great attack.
Come on. Well, that's movement seal. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can't move, except your arts have such long range it almost doesn't matter sometimes.
We can do even better. Come on, now it's right time. Eat this.
There we go.
Break a sweat. Nice job.
Not even worth the EXP, actually. But I did get one of the truck and tail feathers I needed. Anyway. Yeah, we need to get stuff from wisps, not flyers, so you guys can live, but if it was nighttime, you'd be dead. But there's also this area over here. More ugly Volfs. This is the Volf lair, not the Turken headquarters, unfortunately. Is it worth going through here for one deposit? Can I get around them without getting noticed? I can. So it is worth. But with that out of the way, to this area, all that's left is over here. Actually, over here I haven't been to yet. Plus most of the upper level, which includes where we need to go. So... I've been decently lenient with 2 spoilers, but no, try to not do those. Anyway. Just gonna fill in a bit of the map around here. Yeah, there's that little area up there. Then... have I been in that cave yet? Yes, I have. Never mind. I'm stupid. What area around here have I not been to? Over this area to the other side of the sky stage. Okay. Ooh, can I get to the secret area this time? I mean, I can. I don't know where... Oh, right, because this is Gogol Land. That's why I haven't been here yet. Remember, getting killed by a Gogol doesn't count if it's not Rotbart. Yeah, that's enough adventure over here. Running is okay too. Oh! Now it's Monado Monday on a Wednesday. At least for my time zone. Alright, so we got through Gogol Hell 1 and Gogol Hell 2. And this is the cavey area. Which actually also has kind of high level enemies, so am I being stupid by going here? Yes, I am. Am I going to do it anyway? Of course. Pretty sure Monado Month would kill my voice. And I, actually have to do things where I can't record or stream every day, so that'd be a little difficult. This is the other high-level enemy area. I'm amazed I'm still alive. Just throwing that out there. Although, I might do a special week at the beginning of December, depending on how... Unfortunately, it's too close to finals to really be able to tell if I'd be able to do something with it, but the first week in December, I might actually make into, like, an actual week where I do something special. Because that's the week where both X was released in North America and when 2 was released worldwide, so that's actually, like, an important week for the series. So, if I do, like, a special week or anything, it'll be that. If I do something special for an entire month, it'll probably be like a theme month related to like characters specifically or something, or maybe like the month where I do things that aren't Xenoblade or something. Not sure. Like, if I want to do like videos like I do with Xenoblade, but for other game series that I like, that might be like a way to spotlight things like that. But, let's see. Lancer Turkin, okay. You guys are actually low leveled. Is this the Turkin headquarters? I know someone said it was through a cave, but... You know, that's what I should do. I should just make... next week's Monado Monday on a Wednesday, and then just cycle through the week, so by a month and a half, 2 months, I'll be back on a Monday.
Too easy. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
We make a great team.
I don't know if I could make an entire month out of Jin videos. Oh god. Were mistakes made? Yes. Yes, they were. Why do I keep getting myself in these situations? Record scratch, freeze frame. Alright, I'm just gonna use Shadow Eye. Let Ryan get killed instead of me for a change. Right, stop dying.
I'm not doing too well.
You're better when you're not dead, Ryan.
I'm sorry.
Charlotte, if you could... Thanks, Sharla. Well, guess I'm not going there. Fortunately, I think it's time to explore the upper level then. You know, the most important... We're forgetting the most important thing. Monado, 5 o'clock on a Saturday. You know, sing us a song, you're the piano, Monado. I forgot there were so many Turkin outside of, like, the Turkin area. Stop attacking me, guys. You're never... It's not gonna work. But actually, speaking of Jin, I do kind of want to remake that one video. Not because of the content. Because, like, I'm happy with the general, like, script outline, but I think I could have worded a few things better. and stuff like that. And like obviously I could have done better editing, but I was using a bad mic. I was using the mic like I use for Splatoon voice chat. So if you hear me streaming, if you watch my Splatoon streams and you hear how my voice sounds completely different than it does here, it's because I'm using a different mic. I didn't have access to my good mic, so I was using that mic to record that video, and it really shows because it sounds like awful. Which is unfortunate because it's one of my better videos. And wow, that was one hit that did that much damage. Okay. I should probably get Nightbot if these streams are going to have like 25 viewers plus most of the time. But, also, I think if you go to my channel, my Discord server is linked. I think alongside, like, Twitter, YouTube. I think maybe the donation button? I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know what I have on my own Twitch. I think I have a link to the Monado Mondays Google Doc, though. Well, this is not the Turkin headquarters. This is Believer's Paradise. Which is, like, the equivalent of the really cool high secret area from... X and 2 both have these. Basically. I think this one might be my favorite. I'm not 100% sure. But we do need a wisp drop, so we can kill these things while we're here. Actually, I'm going to probably stop killing enemies as much now. I'm getting a little too overleveled for my taste.
But don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Oh yeah, the that Ganondorf that I used for my donation link. It was originally from I saw a meme where it was just like they replaced the shark on the Jaws poster with that picture of Ganondorf and it said Dorf instead of Jaws. I thought that was funny, so I used that picture of Ganondorf for a thumbnail of a video on my old channel that I'm not going to directly show people because it was bad. I'm gonna like save that for a future video, like some anniversary of this channel or something, or a certain subscriber milestone, like just retrospectiving my old content, which was really bad. But I used that for a video of some Ganondorf smash thing. Original break-off point was actually going to be the end of the Ether Mines, but I forgot that side quest sort of thing in the Xenoblade series. So I think the break-off point might be entering the Ether Mines at this point. Because I don't want to go much longer than 4 hours, and we're already at 3 1/3, so that's a thing. But I'm gonna get these wisp items. If we start getting too high in EXP, I'll just go and do plot, but... Wow! Ryan just one-shotted that thing with sword drive. Can't even be mad. Good job, Ryan. Good job. Is this just gonna be Ryan one-shotting things? Is that what this has come to? Okay, no, use Tower Beat this time.
This one's mine.
And I got really lucky. I got 2 drops the first time. Getting nothing now.
The
I was facing the wrong direction, so Shulk was just hitting nothing for most of that. And it was like, that'd be a good meme, like Ryan doing all the work, Shulk pretending like he's doing stuff just by shadow sword fighting something off in the distance.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Alright, that's a silver, which better mean we get something. And then after this, I think it might finally be time to save Juju again.
But don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
This won't take long.
Oh, I guess the amount of these things that spawns changes. Well, that was the wrong art. I thought I was using Stream Edge. Okay.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Come on.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop
See, the thing with me is,
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
This won't take long.
if you immediately join the server and start posting memes, as long as they're like, don't break the server rules, which technically, yeah, the closest thing to a spoiler one is one with Malos that shows his core crystal, which, like, you could see that in the Torna trailer, so I'm not going to complain about that anymore. That endears you to me, because I have a Lost channel. That's just straight up me and one of the server mods posting Lost constantly. So yeah, that's all I got. Let's save Juju. Finally. Actually, no. Just gonna follow this river. Wherever it takes me. By wherever it takes me, I mean, don't, because I think it just falls off the edge of a cliff somewhere over there. I'm going the complete wrong direction, aren't I? Yes, I am. Alright. Wow, riveting commentary. I'm almost sorry. I'm trying to think of a way to even add to this buggy meme, but I think it's gotten out of control for, like, this is beyond what anything I could handle at this point, and I'm okay with this. Like, the closest thing to a meme I've had so far, besides this, was liking Finch, and that's not really a meme, that's just the truth. I don't know if it got out of control. I think it just exploded. Anyway. We got the Basque Cave Passage. It's a good thing to just slap a B emoji on. The Basque Cave Passage. And we got a loading screen too. And there's Colony 6, which is like actually located on top of the Bionis' crotch bulge if you zoom out on the model of it.
This is Colony 6.
It's like a fortress. Did people really live here?
So much has changed. It's only been a month.
We'll find Juju and then smash some metal.
Wait! We can't just rush in.
We could enter through the mine.
Mine?
There's a massive ether deposit under the colony. The first settlers here built right on top of the mine. That's how we got our colony. The mine is like a network of tunnels. It's much more complicated than the colony streets. They can't have figured it all out in the space of a month.
So... she means it's the best route if we want to remain unseen.
You're catching on.
Great. So how do we get in?
Through the drainage outlet. It's just up ahead.
Alright. Interestingly, it does, like, put you down that way, which is the right way to go, but you can go up here, too, and see some just general enemies. And yeah, like Colony 9, Colony 6 kind of does have its own little outside area around it, and its own little cavey area being the ether mine, so it's kind of interesting. There are a lot more parallels between Colonies 9 and 6 than you'd think. And yes, ether is stored in the balls. And turtles, I don't know how to pronounce that one. And it's just so you don't have to go, like, all the way back to the refugee camp. There's just a couple Nopon chilling out right outside the Mechon-infested colony. Haven't gotten eaten yet, no idea how, but Daza has a quest for you. He's looking for an item, which is actually right on the beaten path. So, might as well do that. And you know, screw it. We're gonna make this the last thing we do. And I'm probably gonna, like, enter the ether mines, but this is going to be the last major thing we do this stream, because we're getting a little too close to 4 hours for comfort. And my contacts are starting to dry out, so that's also an issue. Now, you think I can jump down there and survive? Probably not. Yes, the oh so wonderful Xenoblade elevators did start here. And as you can see, most of the enemies here, and by that I mean these two Antals that I've actually targeted so far, we're actually a lot higher level than now, so this is why I didn't want to do this many side quests. Other thing is, I'm not actually sure where the thing I'm looking for is, although I do know I just got attacked by Big Boy Burb. As you can see, flying enemies are immune to break. I think this is actually, I think they're actually more vulnerable to it in 2, because you could just murder things by, like, launch smashing them. off of things. But that was kind of a pushover.
Okay, let's get going.
Got a red wing. Let's see. I mean, I'll fight you guys because you attacked me, but you don't look like the ones I'm looking for. I should have checked the quest description. That's on me for not reading. Almost as bad as I am in Kingdom Hearts. And that was actually almost a really good tranquilizer, too. My Sharla is apparently a lot more useful than... Well, she's going to be later on in the game, that's for sure. Find an Opon coin. So I guess it's just a red item. I guess rock would be the big boy burb of 2. Are there Rogals in 2? That's the thing. There are a lot of other bird enemies, but... No, I think there are. There are. Never mind. I'm being stupid. These are always funny. The soft hawks, hard hawks. Hard hawks. Soft hawks, hard hawks. Soft hawks, hard hawks. I don't know why. That is like endlessly entertaining to me, even though it's just stupid things are hard joke. Maybe Ryan and I are more kindred spirits than I thought. I always thought Shulk was the character I'm most related to in this game, but... Anyway. Actually, I lied when I said earlier that I probably won't stream me playing through a Xenoblade game for a while after this. I might still do a Finch solo of the entire game. Like, that remains to be seen whether or not I can actually, like, realistically do that. Let's see. The Hard Hawkses are playing hard ball right now. Actually, no, they're not. I can see the item. There we go. Unfortunately, we actually have to return this physically to Daza because he's a named NPC. So what I'm gonna do is move closer to this way, and you know how Colony 6 is on the crotch bulge of the Bionis? Well, the entrance to the Ether Mine is a hole close to the crotch bulge of the Bionis. The Homs are sickos. They started mining out this thing's urethra. I discovered the drainage outlet, so once we... The other thing is there's no skip travel point right at the entrance to the colony right now, so you do have to do a little walking to get up to Daza, but it's better than walking all the way back. The thing is, I love Finch, but she's actually not good. Like, she's just agility hammer when hammers are kind of supposed to be face tanking weapons. It's like, I know it's possible to solo the game with her. I just don't know if I'm good enough for it. But I think for the Ether Mines, I'm gonna... Ooh, we got Break 2, which not sure I'm gonna put... Of course you have another quest. Now do I just have to kill some Poxes? Can friends commit genocide for Daza? Yes, friends can. Multiple objectives. Safety first. Yellow soft hoxes and water oopas. That's a rain exclusive thing, so I'm just gonna skip it for now. But I'm gonna kind of literally bite the bullet and swap Sharla in. Also, ether crystals come in different colors. Different ones can be different things. As in, the yellow ones are probably the P. Anyway. This is always a fun thing you can do to screw around with your NPC party members. They won't get off this. Ryan will fall off and die if I leave him. But anyway. Let's get in here before... I forgot, the cutscene doesn't start immediately. On the bright side, we're probably not going to be doing many battles in here, because, we're already so overleveled. Anyway. This is probably the most platforming you're going to see in, like, the first half of the game. And that much isn't even actually necessary. But with these... Nopon, and yeah, Daza's shop was kind of even more redundant, because there's a shop here, too. I'm pretty sure they carry different things, but...
Guys, kill the noise.
A Mekon.
I can't believe they've taken the mine too. That means the defense force and residents are... Oh no, Juju!
Keep it together, Sharla. Don't start panicking now.
Rhine!
You said yourself, they can't have seized the entire area, right? I bet you they're holed up someplace safe. Juju is alive, and we're gonna find him.
That's why we're here. You can count on us.
Yeah, yes. It'll be fine. Rhine. Shulk. Thank you.
Yeah, that was kind of a boring cutscene to end it off on, but guess what I'm ending it off on? Next time we're gonna explore the ether mines. Unfortunately, the one cutscene that I really wanted to end a session off on probably isn't gonna be ending the next session unless I intentionally make it really short to do that, so oh well. But yeah, that's all I got this time. I'm gonna like sleep now. That sounds like a good idea. It's almost 1 in the morning. But yeah, next time we're gonna do stuff. I don't know. I've ran out of things to say. It's been 3 hours and 37 minutes. I think I've talked for long enough for one day. If you missed part of the stream, this is probably gonna go up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. And until next time, this is Luxon, signing off.